Hey, so I literally just finished watching WrestleMania 42 Night 2. And as predicted, and there was a few predictable things in this whole WrestleMania, but as predicted, Night 2 was way better than Night 1. Night 1 was pretty much a waste of time. And I think it was the same last year and the year before that, which makes me think maybe it's time just to have WrestleMania as a one night show. Maybe make it a bit longer because this WrestleMania seemed to go pretty quick. And just have one show, maybe 12 fights, maybe. Don't have a host. Don't have like announcements or something. Like I'm happy that Bianca Belair is pregnant, but she could have announced that on Raw or SmackDown. That Hausen sketch, which I'll get to in a minute. Could have cut that. You wouldn't even put that on Raw, that was terrible. But yeah, it was a good pay-per-view. Night 2 anyway. It wasn't so many ads. I was predicting like mascots or the Subway sandwich or something to be in the crowd, like a guy dressed in the Subway sandwich outfit, like dressed as a sandwich. And that would have been cool because like the sandwich could have been in the ring doing an interview talking about how healthy the sandwiches are. Then Jared from Subway comes and just like tombstones him or some type of move, and he'd be like, Jared from Subway, he's out of jail. Because, he went to jail for being a pedophile. Don't trust a man who wears loose-fitting pants. Remember, he used to always wear his fat pants. Anyway, to show how much weight. Anyway, apart from that, it was all right. The highlight of the night, like fight-wise, was the ladder match. I probably wouldn't have had all the masked wrestlers dressed the same. They were all in red. I know they're all different sizes and different tattoos, but it still kind of got confusing. And I don't know how the people in the crowd high up who were trying to watch the match live and not on the screen, like they all would look the same. Street Fight was good. That's probably the best entrance of the Demon I've seen in WWE. But for the Street Fight, there wasn't that much blood. We want blood, Then yeah, the women's match was a bit boring. Rhea Ripley. My prediction is Rhea Ripley, and this is a Vince thing. They will bring Vince back, and he will come up with the gimmick next year. Rhea Ripley, believe it or not, and she would just go around fighting like freaks. Like she would fight the woman with the longest fingernails and someone with web feet, and she would beat people, and she'd be obsessed with beating people in some type of record, like quickest person pinned in Texas, quickest person pinned wearing bubble wrap, the most times some woman hits another woman with a kendo stick, That's that. So that's my prediction, and I also predict that Logan Paul will fight someone and Mr. Beast will be guest referee. But the main event, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, it was alright. It probably, I don't know. It was a good match, but it's not a match I'm going to remember. But like Roman Reigns won. So I assume Roman Reigns is going to be the champion till like WrestleMania 44. So you got Roman. See, this is my issue with WWE. So you have Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and Becky Lucas. Becky Lynch. Becky Lucas is one of the best comedians Australia has produced. So you have Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Becky Lynch, all with titles. And these were 3 champions that people were sick of having the title, People always like, oh, Mercedes Hogan. I saw a couple people calling Becky Hogan in their thing, which I don't think it's necessarily true. I don't think they're controlling their own narratives. Shout out to that EC3 and Braun Strowman wrestling company that I think had one show or something. I don't know. Actually, I think they had a few shows, but they lasted like a year, if that. Now EC3 is back in TNA. But anyway, so You have these 3 champions that people are getting tired of. If AEW or New Japan did that, or the WWE fanboys will have a go. Now, I know AEW fanboys are just as bad, but this is a WWE show, so I'm going to talk about them. So, yeah. So, I predict, like, Roman Reigns is going to have this title forever. Cody will probably have the title until, like, Street Fighter is successful and he has to go away to film Street Fighter 2 or some other film. It'd be interesting because CM Punk lost the title and he sold it well. You saw him in the background still stumbling well after the match. I wonder if this is when he'll get angry. He tends to get shitty a lot, but when he gets shitty, he gets fired. So I wonder if, like, him losing the title and probably not winning the title again, I wonder if that's it. But saying that, he might not. I mean, CM Punk, he knows the business. He knows he has to lose. He's not like Rusev in or Miro in AEW. Apparently, he didn't want to lose, so they had nothing to do with him. So they ended up stopping it. CM Punk loses, but he does get shitty sometimes. So I wonder if this could be the end of CM Punk. Like, will he get shitty? Considering his wife didn't win the title either, AJ Lee. During the match, there was someone in the crowd with the necklace. During the Roman Reigns and CM Punk match, there was someone in the crowd with the red necklace. I know it has a name. I can't remember what it is that Roman Reigns wear. And CM Punk took it off the guy and wore it in the match and just threw it in the ring. If that was me, like, I would stop enjoying the match. It's kind of cool that they acknowledged you. Yeah. Playing words because it's Roman Reigns' little catchphrase. But see, it's cool that, like, they acknowledged you and that you were a slight, tiny part of the show and you got on TV. But a part of me would be like, I kind of want that necklace back. And all through the match, I'd just be watching this necklace. And every time it moves or someone picks it up, I'm like, can I have it back? I know that you can get cheap ones on Temu, but this might be like a proper one, you know? I don't know. If he has money for, like, ringside seats and a fake belt, which are like $1,000 as well, you know, he probably forked out and got an expensive necklace. Yeah. Then after the match, Roman Reigns just threw it. You didn't actually see who he threw it to, so I don't know if he threw it in the crowd or back to the person. But yeah, so that's good. What's bad is Danhausen. Like, he's good. He's a good wrestler, and I think WWE has been using him well in the shows. Like, I liked how, like, he accidentally cursed the referee, and the referee hurt himself, and he uncursed him. He goes, sorry, that curse wasn't for you. But in pay-per-views, like the Danhausen blimp was lame, but it didn't really annoy me. But remember his debut at Survivor Series, something when he came out of the coffin with the dancing girls, and everyone was pissed off. Everyone wanted Jericho, but now they don't want Jericho because he's in AEW and he's washed up, and I'm glad he never went to the company. Everyone was annoyed, and it was a pretty lame entrance. I liked how AEW introduced him, like how someone went under the ring to pull a table out, and he came out, and they're like, and pushed him back in. I thought his debut in AEW was better, but the way WWE are using him in the show is better. But pay-per-view wise, it was terrible. So, yeah, if you remember, Survivor Series came out of the coffin dancing with all these girls, which was crap. It got poorly received. What did WWE do? I'll show you. People are peed off with the dancing girl. So what we do, we're making him come out with little people, or as commentators call them, midgets. And Danhausen has a little crappy cartoon kind of car. You know, like the Ghostbusters cartoon, which isn't like the Ghostbusters from the movie. There was like another Ghostbusters, and one of them was like a bear or a Yeti or something. It was a really lame cartoon, but it was like a car they drove in. It was like a Hanna-Barbera car. And just drove to the ring because The Miz wanted his Wrestlemania moment. See, I would just cut all that bit out and have like one Wrestlemania night and just not worry about those bits. Like, maybe give Miz a match, you know? Miz versus LA Knight or something. You could write a storyline over that. Who wants to be the biggest star or something, you know? and it was already lame. So like to me, like WWE is a bit like Major Payne. Remember that Major Payne, the Marlon Wayne movie where he's an army sergeant at a military camp. I read a review once which summed that movie up perfectly. Like too rude and vile for kids, but too dumb for adults. Who is this movie for? And this is how I feel like WWE is sometimes. It's like, okay, we want this really full-on story about betrayal or whatever. But yet, we're also going to have a guy with his face painted coming out with little people or midgets in a silly car. You know, like who's this for? Is it meant to be for the whole family? I don't know. I didn't like that. I would have cut that out. That was like, I don't know, 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of my life that I could have taken out. I want back. Sorry, they took it away from me. I want it back. Apart from that, it was an alright night 2. So night 2 saved night 1, and it's not in the top 5 worst WrestleManias. I don't even know if it's in the top 10. It might be maybe 10. You know, 1 being the lowest, 10 being higher, and of course 42 would be the best. And in my opinion, the best WrestleMania is WrestleMania 17. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the WrestleMania. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just wait for SummerSlam now, which is probably 2 nights as well. So I don't know. Though I thought SummerSlam was actually better than WrestleMania last year. So let's see what happens. And what is it? Backlash. Backlash used to be really good. It's been pretty lame the last couple of years, but let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's on my RDO as well. So